Hello, every pony Artilisiana here. Link to my DeviantArt in the description below, and also for my Patreon if you like to do that. Warning: this video will contain pictures from Google that is not mine. Please go and give respect to the owners of these pictures and copyrights. And it's going to contain spoilers from the episode Bridle Gossip. I hope it's correct. Okay, yeah, and I'll link to it down below, so if you haven't seen the episode, go and watch it instead of seeing this. And this is what I see in the episode, so here we go. 3, 2, 1. So the episode starts with Twilight and Spike coming to Ponyville and noticing it's all abandoned or every pony is hiding. I'm like, why didn't the main five tell Twilight about this before we know what it is? They could have told her, even though they are not just recently got become friends. They could have told her in the past episodes, but okay, we get to see that they're all hiding in some place in Ponyville. In I do think it's where Pinky lives. I'm not quite totally sure, but they're all hiding because of this new pony or zebra called Sakura. And first I was like, why are you hiding? But then they are scared. And I must admit, if you're confronted with something you don't understand, you can be scared, and sometimes it can be hard to explain to others why you're scared of certain stuff. Like in the last episode, Fluttershy had to explain to the others that even though that she was not afraid of other animals, that she was afraid of dragons. Now they're all afraid of Sakura, even Applejack, and I must admit, if it was something I was told by others that it was scary or it was, dangerous, I would approach it with a lot of concern and maybe trying to give it a benefit of a doubt, but I would still have my, reservations, or how to say that, about it, because if my friends were telling me it was not good, it's like, yeah, I have a tendency to hear what my friends are telling me about, scary stuff or stuff that you have to, um, you know, be safe around. It would have been a lot different if it was my family that told me this, because if Applejack is also been told by her family, like Big Mac and Granny Smith, that she should keep away from Sakura because they have seen her. I know it's stupid stuff, but still, if you're told by others, you have a tendency to react like others. But then we get the explanation from the others, and Twilight is quick to point out that it's stupid reasons why they should not be, trying to get friends with Sakura, or at least get to know what she's up to, try to go out and say, hey, what are you doing here? What do you want from us? And instead we have this, I will say I don't like it, but we have Apple Bloom that is courageous enough to follow Sakura out into the uh, Everfree forest, and the others quickly notice that she's gone and go after her. I do really don't like this. Apple Bloom should already know that it's wrong to do stuff like that, but I will give her that she's courageous enough to go there and stuff like that, but it's still wrong of her to do this. And even though that she thinks that she's all grown up here, she have to learn that sometimes a mistake like this could actually be very heartbreaking, or how to say that, for the others. But then they go into the poison joke. I can say that it's the flower here. And of course they get home and they are now all having problems. I will say that I'm laugh every time I see it, especially the Pinkie Pie, and of course Flutter Guy is very funny, and also I like Spike. Also, Twilight is a little bit. Why won't she read the book? We have seen her read other books, so this should have been no problem. But then again, she could also be fussing about the name of the book and stuff like that. As she tells later on, she doesn't believe in curses and stuff like that. So that is fine by me. But then they all go to Sakura's place because they notice that the Apple Bloom and Applejack are gone. And after a hilarious scene where they all think that they stepped or sit on Applejack, they go out, and then we have this where Apple Bloom leaves Applejack all alone in the Everfree Forest, small. And here again, I'm like, you're putting your big sister in grave risk. And I would never do that. I would never have left her alone there. I know that Applejack can take care of herself, but she's small and it's the Everfree Forest, and we don't know stuff about the Everfree Forest. Uh, about the stuff that the others actually say in the start. The Everfree Forest is like Earth, where the plants grow by themselves and the clouds move and the animals takes care of themselves. It's like, Earth. Sometimes it's nothing is going to happen, but other times there will be a lot of stuff happening, also very bad stuff. But the other main five quickly finds her, or Rainbow Dash finds her in this case, and that's good. So nothing bad happened to Applejack. And also it's very hilarious with Applejack riding Rainbow Dash. I really do love that scene. Then they all come to Sakura's place, and yeah, I do really love the song here. I know that Pinkie Pie have sung it before, but I do really like Flutter Guy's version more. So yeah, they sing that before they go into the house, and Twilight actually also becomes a little bit more, infused with stuff that is to the imagination, and they all breach into her home and ruin everything. But I must admit, if I saw all of that stuff and I was the one taking, and also heard that she was going to make a soup that was fitted for ponies, and she asked where Apple Bloom was, I would also have barged in and maybe not destroy all of the stuff. That is actually not their fault. I do believe it was because Rainbow Crash couldn't fly as good as she should. But I must admit, yes, Sakura is right here. They shouldn't just barge in and say what and destroy everything. But I would have barged in and be like, hey, what are you doing and where's Apple Bloom? That was what I was going to do if there were no police or stuff like that, and there wasn't time to get police and stuff like that. I don't know how that is in Equestria yet. Maybe get a guard or something, or I don't know. But the episode ends peacefully enough with, Sakura showing Twilight the book and giving them the remedy so they can take the bubble bath and become good again. And we get the lesson by not judging others on their cover. and that is actually a very good thing to learn. But I also believe that sometimes you should listen to what your friends are telling you, but it can also you should also believe in stuff yourself, and sometimes try to look through stuff that they are saying, if it's like the small details that they say in the start with, Sakura digging in the earth and eating hay and doing all of this normal stuff. I would have been to my friends, I would have been like, oh, you guys, come on, and I would have been taking them out and trying to talk with her, slow and steady, instead of standing, bickering, and talking and losing concentration. So Apple Bloom had to go and do it for them. I would have done it myself, but that's just me. Let me know what you think about the episode down below. Remember to take care of yourself and your loved ones. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner, and do remember to have fun. And I actually like this episode, and I do like the poison joke plant, or how to call it. I do think that sometimes things can also look innocent, and do innocent stuff to you that you think that is more severe than it is. So yeah, that could also be a very good explanation. And yeah, that's actually all. Okay, bye.